Hello and welcome to Joybird Live, a live and interactive shopping experience. I'm your host, Rachel Ramos, and today we're going to be gearing up for President's Day and talking all things outdoor furniture. So we're going to be talking a little bit more technical today, and we're going to be going over some outdoor sofas, some sectionals, some lounge chairs, as well as a gorgeous outdoor dining table. I am so excited to bring you guys along, and we're actually in gorgeous Los Angeles, California, and it is a beautiful sunny day. It just gets me so excited for summertime. Things are just really starting to heat up. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. And also, you guys have an option to shop for some of these products by clicking on the bottom right product button. So it's in the bottom right corner. So if you see anything you like, go ahead and click that button and you're gonna see a pop out, be able to see all the details about these products and be able to shop them yourself. So let's go ahead and wait for some people to tune in. Go ahead and feel free to add any comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. It's always fun to see where people are watching this from. And if you have any questions about any specific products at all, we actually have people that are working behind the scenes to answer any questions. So if you have questions about dimensions, about how to care for the products, about colors, anything at all, feel free to ask and somebody will definitely get back to you. Also, if you're liking what you're seeing, go ahead and tap that heart button because, you know, we like to show some love here on Joybird Live, right? So go ahead and tap that heart button and just spread some love. So I talked a little bit about, you know, if you want to comment, if you have any questions, but now I'm going to also let you guys know that we do have an Instagram at Joybird, so feel free to give us a follow if you want any inspiration for yourself. You know, we actually post a lot of carefully curated content that some of our designers actually work to kind of stage and come up with these really inspirational content pieces. So if you want to get inspired or if you just want to follow along, definitely hit us up on Instagram and give us a follow. So today we're actually going to be talking about a little bit more technicalities rather. So, you know, if you see us on Instagram, you're going to see everything's, you know, carefully curated and beautiful and gorgeous, of course. But today we're actually going to be talking and diving into more of the specifics of each pieces, like the dimensions, how to clean and care for these products, because we want your pieces to last a really long time in your home. So if you're taking good care of these pieces, using the right cleaning products, you're definitely going to get a lot of good use out of them. So this is going to be a little bit more of the adulting stuff, as you might be able to see, but it's still going to be a lot of fun too, because we're just going to have a fun day. It's a nice sunny day. I wish you guys could be here with me right now. It is so gorgeous. There's actually butterflies flying around back here. There's a few critters and little bugs. So yeah, we're just going to have a fun day. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about some technicalities. So our first piece is actually going to be the Bondi Outdoor Collection. So let's go ahead and head on over there. I absolutely adore this collection because it definitely has that more beachy feel, but it also is pretty contemporary as well. So it just really makes for a great outdoor entertainment space, great for reading a book in the morning. I feel like that's definitely what I would do if I owned this collection. Nice reading a book outdoors or just kind of even getting my tan on. I mean, it's perfect. Sunshiny weather today, so it would be really great for that. And this does have more of a rounded frame as well. So it is made with aluminum frame, but with a powder coat finish, as well as some wooden armrests. So if you guys take a closer look at these wooden armrests, they are just so gorgeous, and it makes everything so easy to clean because of the aluminum and the powder coat finish. And this is also a very unique detail. So we have these woven light gray sides, and if I feel it, it's just really nice and taut. And these actually go all the way around to the back of the chair as well, which is just really unique. And again, kind of adds that beachy feel. So I really love that. That is just such a great detail. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about our sofa here. It's almost, you know, perfect like little love seat So this is actually only 4 feet, which I think is just a great size and dimensions because it's perfect for if you don't have a huge backyard, but if you still want something that is, you know, comfy and casual and again, that beachy feel, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat and just show you guys how comfy this is. So you do kind of sink into it because it has those plush covers, but it also is kind of firm as well. So that actually makes it really easy to clean. Again, we want your guys' furniture to last as long as possible. So if you are cleaning your furniture properly, using a brush when there's dust, or maybe you live somewhere where it gets a little bit wet or rainy, it's definitely important to take good care. If you actually head on over to joybird.com, you will see specifically what products you can use, or if you have any questions, again, feel free to add that in the chat and someone will definitely answer. Also, what I love to do with, you know, my niece or nephew is kind of make it a game when it comes to cleaning, right? So maybe give them a brush and have them kind of help you clean. That's always fun. We also do recommend that you rinse down your furniture with a hose occasionally, as you know, dust does accumulate, as we all know. So a little bit more about these cushions. So these actually are made with a Velcro strap at the bottom. And that just makes it so easy to clean. So it has 4 different tabs here where you can actually Velcro it. And that just means that the seat is not gonna slide around. It's gonna stay nice and firm or stay in place. And yeah, it just makes it so easy to clean. Again, I love a good Velcro strap. Also, these are made with all-weather foam, covered in fade-resistant and UV-resistant acrylic fabric, and this is in dark gray. So you can leave these out in the sunlight and they won't fade as much as your typical furniture pieces. And I think that's really interesting, UV resistant. So that just makes it, again, really resistant to the sunlight, not gonna fade. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat in this chair as well, because why not? So we have those wooden panels on the sides, or armrests rather. And these are just really nice and contemporary. And as for the dimensions of this chair, so it is actually 51 inches. Oh, I'm sorry, that's actually gonna be our sofa over here is 51 inches, which is about 4 feet. And again, that's very firm, but soft. And I just love it here. I just want to sit here, honestly, and take a little nap in this sunlight because it is just really great. So again, this is the Bondi Outdoor Collection. We've got the Bondi Outdoor Seats, we have the sofa, and we have the Bondi coffee table. So all 3 together, it just kind of completes your outdoor backyard. This is just great for a summer day, entertaining, great conversations, maybe make a little mocktail or have yourself some coffee in the morning. And when you're cleaning this coffee table as well, you're gonna wanna use products that are safe and not abrasive. So this is just so easy to clean. As you can tell, it's really, really beautiful. But yeah, I think that just about wraps everything up with the Bondi collection. But again, if you guys have any questions, comments, anything like that, go ahead and drop it in the comments. And again, you guys can actually shop yourself for any of these products by hitting that bottom right product shop button, so that you can get these pieces for yourself. And a lot of these pieces are actually really hot right now and they are kind of selling out quickly. So you're gonna wanna jump on it as fast as you can. And you can also sign up for our emails as well, so you can get notifications on when these pieces are available. But let's go ahead and head on over to our next collection, which is gonna be our Pali outdoor lounge chair, as well as our Matador Teak stool. And oh my gosh, I don't know about you guys, but I just have an affinity for the 60s style. And that's what I really just love about these lounge chairs, is the fact that these are just really inspired by the 60s with that like cool woven look. And it's just got a really nice feel to it as well. You would think that it kind of feels spongy, but it's actually very taut, and it almost looks kind of like plastic, but it's actually not. It's very firm, and all these chairs are really lightweight as well. So you can can kind of move things around in your backyard, play around with it, see what looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and take a seat and just show you guys how comfortable these seats are. So I'm about 5'9", and I really just sit back and recline in these seats. That's what I love. Look, my knees are actually kind of hanging towards the edge, so you can really get a nice recline with these seats because it does have that rounded back as well as the rounded seat. And the frame itself is an aluminum frame with a powdered coat finish similar to our Bondi, which just makes it so easy to clean, guys. You know, just a nice wipe down is really all you need. And the chairs themselves are actually 29 inches wide, as well as 16 inches seat height. So that's gonna be from the floor all the way to the seat. I just think it's the perfect dimensions because it does really recline and you sink into it. But again, it has that lovely 60s style, which I just adore. And if you really want to just add a little garnish to your chair, although that refers to food, but you can garnish your chairs as well. So you can add a little pillow, a little throw pillow, which is really nice. Just kind of ties things in and just makes it super lovely. And lastly, I did want to touch a little bit about this Matador Teak stool. So it's got a really nice texture to it. Really feels like a nice wooden feel. Almost looks like the stump of a tree. It's really cool looking. I think this would match really well with any lounge chair at all from the Joybird collection as well, because it is just really lightweight and resistant to rust as well. So all these pieces will definitely last in any different weather that you have out there. All right, so I just want to sit in the sunlight, but might get a sunburnt. So let's go ahead and head on over to the shade and talk more about our Laurel outdoor corner sectional. But again, I did want to mention that you guys can comment at any time, any questions you have, or just if you're liking what you're seeing, add a heart or give us a heart because we love to show some love here at Joybird. So let's talk a little bit more about our sectional that's actually laying on top this really cool, like modern, eclectic Casper rug. So this is actually an outdoor rug and it just kind of ties the piece in together, and I think it's really nice. So a little bit more specifics about the Laurel outdoor corner sectional. This is actually 7 feet wide, so it's a really good size for entertaining, for hosting gatherings. I would love to just add a fireplace right here in the center and have some great conversation nights, some game nights. You know, summertime is coming, so I feel like this is just the perfect piece for summertime. And it has that mid-century modern look, but it's also very contemporary because it's got a very square look to it. And it also is made with the aluminum frame with the powder coat finish. So go ahead and take a closer look at the aluminum frames here, guys, which just makes it so easy to clean. And I love the wooden armrest. It just really ties everything in together so nicely. And this is actually a brand new color for this collection. So this is actually the black, and that is a brand new color. And you know, black is just so easy to clean, and I just think it's so great for outdoors. So I'm gonna actually take a seat right here in the center and just show you guys how comfortable it is, because this is just the comfiest outdoor sectional, honestly. I feel like I could take a nap here. So it's great for just, again, outdoor gatherings, and the cushions are just so comfy. I kind of sink into them, but they are still rather firm. That's what I love about a lot of these pieces, is they are very plush and comfortable, but also very firm. So you just really sink in. You can add, again, a throw pillow, just to shake things up and add some nice finishes there. I think that that just about wraps up this sectional, but if you want to add a side table to really just tie everything together, we do actually have the Vista side table, and this actually comes in 3 different colors. So this one on top is the terracotta. This one on the side here is going to be sand. And this one right here is going to be the black, which actually matches perfectly with our Laurel outdoor sofa. So yeah, if you're looking for something a little extra, I think that just ties everything in really nicely. And I also did want to mention this little lounge chair right here. This is the Jody table, or not table. This is the Jody chair, lounge chair. I'll go ahead and take a seat and just show you guys how comfy it is, how I sink in, because it's actually very similar to our Pali chair, and the dimensions are actually the exact same. So it's got that reclining back, and it's got that rounded seat. And what's different about this one is it does come with a cushion, so that just adds a little bit more plush and comfort. And this actually looks like it would be yarn, but it's not very bungee or anything like that. It's actually very taut and firm. So I kind of just feel like I can even get some work from home done here, honestly, just because it is kind of firm, but also very comfortable. So lastly, we're gonna be talking about our beautiful dining table. So this right here is the Kinsey dining table, and it is 7 feet long, which is just such a great dimension. Because this is so great for outdoor gatherings, for dining experiences, for parties. Oh, I'm just picturing the beautiful summer night with the twinkly lights and hosting a nice family dinner. This would just be perfect for that. So what I love about this Kinsey dining table is it does, again, have a mid-century modern and contemporary design to it. And these chairs, which are the Kinsey chairs, they are actually made with that same aluminum as well as the wooden slats, which is just such a gorgeous, and it matches perfectly to the actual table. So I just think that really complements each other. The wooden slats just really tie everything in together. And these seats actually do have, again, those Velcro, so I can just pop that right off. And we've got 4 little tabs here. And, you know, this is great if you have kids, because you know that you're not gonna have any cushions go missing with your kids if they get a little, you know, they get a little excited sometimes when things just are that accessible to them. So you're not going to slide around, and that just makes it a little bit more comfortable, because sometimes you don't want to sit directly onto a firm chair. So I just think that's so nice having that option of the cushion. And I'm going to go ahead and take a seat now and show you guys how comfortable it is, and give you a little bit more details on the actual dimensions, because this chair is 18 inches depth as well as 16 inches tall. So that is going to be from the floor all the way to the seat. So I'm about 5'9". I feel like this is the perfect height for if I want to, you know, have a nice lunch out here or something. And it does, or the table has that beautiful wooden top. I just love these slats here and that detail. It is just absolutely gorgeous. So these are actually teak wood slats. And, you know, sometimes tables do get a little dusty, a little dirty. So we do recommend that you rinse your table with a hose. It's really very simple to clean. You don't need a lot. You can use various different multi-purpose cleaners. We just recommend that you don't use anything abrasive that's going to damage or, you know, ruin the furniture, because over time, you know, that does tend to happen. But lastly, I did want to touch on one more thing, which is this gorgeous rug that the dining table is sitting on top of. This is actually the Ojai outdoor rug, and it definitely gives me those Ojai vibes, right? I just love how kind of like bohemian it is, and the color is so gorgeous. It just reminds me of summertime. And it just pairs perfectly with the Kinsey dining table. So altogether, I am just ready for summertime, ready for President's Day. This is great for a barbecue. If you have family get-togethers coming up, I definitely recommend the Kinsey dining table. This is just so perfect. Yeah, I think that just about wraps everything up with our dining table. So we saw some awesome sectionals today. We saw some gorgeous lounge chairs, and we finished it off with this beautiful dining table. So that just about wraps everything up. If you guys have any last minute comments, go ahead and add it in the chat right now, or any questions about anything that you saw. We have people that are working around the clock to answer any of your questions. Or if you liked what you saw, be sure to tap that heart button down below and show us some love. Again, follow us on Instagram at Joybird if you guys want any inspiration Or if you have any questions, head on over to joybird.com. You're gonna see all of these pieces on our website. And again, these pieces do tend to sell out quickly. So be sure to stay up to date with us and subscribe to our email newsletters, or you can get the notifications to see when these products will be available for you. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Rachel Ramos, and be sure to tune in next time to Joybird Live, where we help you create a space that brings you joy. All right, I think I'm gonna go tan in the sunlight now.